Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the Rags to Riches series. We're back, now ranked number 15 after the big dominating win over Penn State last week. This week, we are on the road to 24 Cincinnati, who are the defending national champions. However, not a good start to their season. They are looking at 1-2. Let's take a look at this. Lee Corso picks us to win on the road. For our leaders, we have Pratt with 1,055 yards, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Carroll on the ground still our leading rusher. However, he's still out for a few weeks. And Grant, leading receiver, with 352 and 2 touchdowns. For Cincinnati, Jenkins, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's also their leading rusher with 184 and 2 touchdowns. And leading receivers, Tucker with 268 and 2 touchdowns. As those who watched last week's episode, we are coming off a big win at Penn State. Dominating win 52-10. However, they are still ranked above us somehow, but whatever. In Cincinnati, 10-point loss to number 6 Ohio State, which isn't a bad loss, but then a 34-31 overtime win versus Toledo, and then a 31-10 loss to Miami. Looking at the overalls, they have a 2 overall advantage over us. However, we have the better offense, they have the better defense. This should be a fun one. Statistically, we are the 4th scoring offense with the number 1 yardage per game and number 1 in passing yards a game, 49th in rushing. Our defense it's solid. It's much better than last year, sitting at 29th in the country for points per game allowed. Them, on the other hand, they only score about 19 points a game, 111th in college football right now, and they allow 28 points a game. Even though their defense may be rated better, our defense seems to be playing better at the moment. We're going to hit Tyjae Spears across the middle of the field for a 7-yard reception on the angle route. And he's easily got the first. I can feel that this defense is a little bit more tough compared to Penn State's, it seems, honestly. Want to hit Grant on the slant. Actually, we're just going to take that. That's going to be Christian Daniels. Grant's... Wow! We have a lot of space. If Daniels was faster, we might have made something even bigger. That actually turned out way better than I thought because Grant was able to get the block, and then I believe it was Deuce Watts came back for the other block. Gave us a lot of space to run with Christian Daniels. Daniels just not very fast. That's kind of why I moved him down in the depth chart to begin with. 1st and 10, Cincinnati territory now. Deuce Watts going to come into motion for this option. It's going to be a pitch out to him too. Just not much there. Whoever was the receiver on the left didn't get out and get his block. I'm going to switch Grant to a slant. Back to pass. They're going to send a blitz. Grant's going to kind of be... I'm just going to run it. Keep it on the ground. We get the first with Pratt. That's big. Their DBs are kind of all over it. I probably could have hit Grant a little bit sooner. Just, I didn't trust myself there. I'd love to hit Huggins or maybe even White in the corner if he opens up. And they just bought... Wow. That was a great play by them. A corner blitz. I just didn't see it in time. 2nd and 18. They're pressing on Watts. Even if he burns him, I'm sure that safety will go over to help. But that might mean that's going to open up. That's going to be Huggins across the middle. TJ Huggins, 27-yard touchdown. And we take an early lead in Cincinnati, Ohio. We go up 7. Our defense gets a stop. And honestly, let's just keep attacking through the air. It's working. If it's not broke, let's not fix it. I want to hit Grant here across the middle unless we can hit Jaquan Jackson deep. They have 1 deep safety. They're going to bring some pressure. I'm not loving anything. We're going to throw that late. We got Grant. Great throw by Pratt on the run, honestly. This is going to be a little play action wingback screen. They're going to send pressure, which... No. I thought it was going to make it work, but now we're 3rd and long. They're going to bring that safety up, which makes me think Grant could get open over the top, which he will do just that. The corner comes over and helps, so that's just a great play. We're going to be forced to punt here. We're going to go... I was going to say go back to the ground, then they started pressing. I didn't like the matchup there. I'm just going to toss it deep. I believe that's Deuce Watts. Deuce got it! 54-yard reception from Deuce Watts, and we're deep into Cincinnati territory now. Back to the air. This is the play that we got the big gain with Christian Daniels on this little hitch route. It's kind of there. We're just going to toss it to the running back. Spears gets ahead for 4, and it's going to be a third and medium. I probably shouldn't be running here, but I kind of feel like I'm going to want to go for it if I don't get it here. I feel confident in this play, honestly. And we're going to get the first regardless. We don't have to worry about going for it on 4th down. 1st and 10 from around the 11, I want to say. Back to the ground. This is going to be Spears. Not much going. We get a couple. We just don't have a lot of running room with this against this defense right now. We're going to hit Spears out of the backfield. There's just a lot going on in that play. I didn't really know what to do there. Did I have Watts open in the corner? Maybe. It's going to be 3rd and 3. This is a spot where I'm like, okay, this is going to be 4 downs. I'm fine with running it here. I'm going for it on 4th down. Maybe not now. Oh, that's disappointing. I mean, if there was no gain or maybe we got a little bit, I would have went for it, but I was not expecting to get dropped in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. We are backed up to our own 5 now. Gonna have to go 95 yards if we want to get in the end zone. 0 blocking for Pratt, and just the run game has not been there all day. 6 for 12 for Pratt. I want to say it's only like 2 for 3 with Spears. We're gonna try this screen pass. This is kind of like a run, I guess. And that's just not going either. 3rd and 9. Gonna have to go to the air here. And we take a safety. I don't know what happened there. Let me take a look at this. I don't think our right tackle blocked. No. He just let him go completely untouched. And their first points is from a safety. Not much I can do there. After the safety, we punt it away. Cincinnati gets the ball. They drive down the field, get a touchdown, and the 2-point, and now we're knotted up at 10. This is the play that we ran where Watts got the 54-yard reception. We're going to hit Grant across the middle. I want to hit Jackson deep. I don't know if it's going to open up, though. We're going to roll out to the right. I'm just going to throw it, and that's just not a good ball. That's going to be intercepted by Ward. That ball was nowhere where it was supposed to be. And Cincinnati takes over and a chance to take the lead here. Here's a little bit of running room, finally. We get ahead for 10 with Pratt. 2nd and 10. Play action pass. We're going to have Tyreek James. Tyreek can't hold on. It's going to be 3rd and 10. We're going to spread it out 5 wide for this 3rd and 10. They're going to press up on Jaquan Jackson. Other teams know that that's a mistake as he has burned a lot of people. And he's going to be open here. It's underthrown, but he still gets it. If that's a better ball, Jackson could still be running right now. See, this one says RPO, but I don't know how RPOs work in this per se. Not well, obviously. 3rd and 14. This isn't the play I chose. We're going to run it anyways. That's going to be James. Can he hold on? This time he does. Gets the big first down. We're down to 1:22 left in this half. We want to get points on the board as they get the ball to start the second. Spreading them out again. 5 wide. They're pressing on Grant. Grant's very fast. But I'm just going to hit this over the top. That's going to be Presley. He's got it. 1st and goal inside the 10. Toss it out to Spears. Can he make a man miss? Makes one miss. Almost bounces off another. He gets ahead for 5. Booker's going to get in for the touchdown. We go back up on top. 16-10. Hopefully 17-10 after the extra point. Nope, we missed the extra point. That's just great. And we stop them to end the half, and we stop them to start the half. We get the ball up 16-10 with 6:43 left in the 3rd. I'm just going to run this. Get ahead for 12 there. Triple option with Watts and Spears. Fake the give. Pitched out to Watts. He's got one man to beat, and he gets absolutely drilled. We're going to go to the play action pass here on 3rd and 4. Fake the give to Booker. That's covered. We're just going to have to... I was going to say try to hit Jackson, but not a good ball from Pratt again. We're going to be forced to punt. 5 wide. Obviously want to hit one of these slants, but Huggins might be the go-to here over the middle. That's not going to open. Just going to throw it to Watts. He can't bring it in. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Under center pass. I don't love doing this. Going to try it here. They're going to send pressure. We're going to roll out. He's actually so wide open. We got Tyreek James. Makes a man miss. Gets a block. Gets ahead for 40. Big play there from Tyreek James. Let's try something different. We're going to try the wingback sweep here. It's going to be a give to Spears. It's going to be a quick give. Get some blocks and just... Wow. I don't know who was out there supposed to be blocking, but it was not good. Arquan Bush with the tackle for loss. Spears just 6 for 1. The running game is just not there today. 3rd and 13. We're in the full house pistol set. Fake the give. We got some space, but can we outrun them? We can't. It's going to be 4th and 6. We're just going to kick the field goal. Go up 9 here. We make the field goal. They're going to go down and get nothing, surprisingly. They got all the way down there and was not able to get a thing. Either way, it's going to be a pop pass to James. Quick pass. 14-yard reception for Tyreek James. He's up to 77 yards on the day. Read option with Spears and Pratt. Try to get something going on the ground. And it's just not going to happen. James has to pick up that block. He just keeps going. And that's another tackle for loss for the Cincinnati defense. That's going to be a quick one to Daniels. He gets forward for close to the first. They're not going to give it to us. 3rd and inches. This just has to be a straight give. I know it hasn't been going well running the ball. It's got to be a give here. I like the way they're set up. This should be a first. And it is. And some more. Tyjae Spears for 6. Back to pass. It's going to be a screen. This is going to be Booker. Booker's going to get to the outside and gets ahead for around 12. 1st and 10. Only 40 seconds remain in this 3rd quarter. We're going to go back to pass again. And we're just going to hit the fullback out of the backfield. He gets ahead for 6. And it was Pratt who got hurt on that last play. That's not good. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Ibietta's going to be back to pass. We're just going to throw that to Jackson. He gets it. He gets the first. Another different play here. It's going to be Daniels on this motion screen, which isn't my favorite person to throw it to here because of his speed. But he gets ahead for, it says 1. We're still sitting at 3rd and 12, however. It's a little different looking play. I think it's going to be a play action jet sweep. And that's just a horrible pass. I guess it was covered up, but that wasn't where it was supposed to be. We're going to kick another field goal. We go up 12 now over the Bearcats. And they score. Make this just a 5-point game. And it seems like we're going to be without our starting quarterback, at least for the rest of the game. I don't know where Pratt is. We're going to give this one to Spears. Up the middle. He gets ahead for around 5. Pratt with a concussion. He will be out for the rest of the game. We also have a D tackle out with a bruised shoulder now. As we look at it, it comes up on the screen. Pratt is out for the rest of the game. Backup will have to finish this game. We're going to give this running back Spears another carry. Can he get to the outside? Stiff arming his way forward for around 2. It's going to be 3rd and 3. This will be a huge 3rd down here. We're going to fake the give to Spears. Try to hit James out of the backfield, or maybe Grant on the zig route. It's going to be Grant gets open. And he's going to get ahead for 16. Big 1st down. However, we would love to seal the game here as Booker gets ahead for around 9. I'm just going to give this straight up to Spears. gets the first. He gets the carry. Gets ahead for 4. We're honestly just kind of chewing this clock out at this point. Nearing field goal range. I don't know how great our kicker is. We're going to give this one up to Spears. He's going to get close to the first. 3rd and 2. This is going to be a big play here. The read option hasn't been the best. However, it is a go-to. With the way they're set up, I think it can work. And we're going to get some blocks. And Ibieta gets ahead for the first and a whole lot more. And here comes the Cincinnati timeouts. We Spears right up the middle. Spears gets ahead for 6. Another timeout from Cincinnati. 2nd and 4. 2:11 left in the game. It's going to be Booker on the give. And he only gets 1. Now this is a huge play for Cincinnati now. We're going to try this. I don't love it. Gotta get that off. That's going to be James. We got to stay in bounds. And we're going to kick the field goal. Because it's the smart thing to do here. Hopefully they let the clock run as much as it can. They don't. We missed the field goal. We win the game. Wow. We missed a chip shot field goal there. And that would have been catastrophic. That was way too close. Ugh. Either way, we improve to 4-0. We beat the defending national champs, although they don't seem to be as good as they were last year. They are without Desmond Ridder now. But that was way too close. Looking at our stats, Pratt went 18 of 30, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He was sacked twice. Ibieta had to come in for him after his injury. He went 4 or 5 for 30. Rushing the ball, not great. Spears, 12 for 27. Pratt, 11 for 29. Deuce Watts, 4 for 14. Booker, 4 for 19. And Ibieta, 1 for 17, which was a huge first down, but it didn't matter since we missed the field goal regardless. And I'm genuinely thinking about making Booker the starter over Spears. Spears I can't get it going with him at all. I get it, this defense might have been better, but I just feel more comfortable with Booker back there until Carroll comes back. Receiving the ball, Spears 5 for 9. James 4 for 79. He had a big 40-yard reception. Daniels had the big one to start the game off. Really spread out here, honestly. What a game. Closer than I expected. Not as much offense as we had last week versus Penn State. Surprisingly, Cincinnati's defense was just very good, especially for the run game. We just didn't have an answer for their front 7. Either way, next week, we're moving on to play in our conference now, starting with UTSA at home, and we go undefeated in non-conference play, surprisingly. Let's see how far we can move up after this one before going into conference play. Thank you guys for coming out for this one. I hope to see you on the next one. Later.